This gentleman actually wrote out his introduction for me, and I appreciate that. He is the youngest ever winner of the funniest comedian in Columbus. He tours nationally, and he is my favorite comedian. Fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, for OSU, Henry Allen.
Hello, everyone. My name is Henry, and you might notice in the brochure, my name is Henry Adams, which is not my name. My name is Henry Allen. So whoever printed that, don't like you at all. This was my big break. I said yes to this because I'm like, Henry Allen, everybody's going to know about me. They're going to follow me on Instagram. My name is The Henry Allen. They're all going to know. I get here, and my name's Henry Adams. But it's fine. I'm very excited to be here. I don't really want to roast that much. A lot of these people are my friends. Adrian on the end is one of my best friends. I look to Adrian for life advice, and he's incredible. Nikki is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. She'll give the shirt off of her back. Kenny and Daryl are also here. But the point is I don't want to make fun of my friends, all right? I don't know if you guys know this, but Kenny actually played college football for San Diego State University. Yeah. Yes. Their mascot is the Aztecs. Uh-oh, canceled. Oh. No. Daryl Dawson, whenever I started stand-up 13 years ago, Daryl was one of the best comedians in Columbus. And I think I speak for everybody here when I say what happened. Aww.
No, he's right.
Lynn, right? You're the president of the Rotary Club? Oh, not the president? When you walked on stage, I was like, is this the butler in a haunted mansion? What is this? You guys were thinking it too? Just me? No.
Uh-oh. Flag.
Too honest, or what was the flag?
Flag on him. Personal use of the buzzer.
Believe it or not, Kenny's actually a pretty attractive dude. You know, Desmond Howard invented the Heisman pose, which is the same thing girls do when Kenny approaches them in bars. Like, ooh, gross. No, get away. Daryl looks like my older brother who got a DUI in high school. Nothing? Okay, that's fun. Daryl looks like the type of dude that thinks community college is going to give him a fresh start. That one's kind of fun. I went to the Ohio State University.
Bravo.
Sister school, Columbus State. So, go Cougars. My very first day at Columbus State, one of my professors said, Henry, you better never come into class high because I'll know. And I said, well, you're doing a pretty shitty job right now because I'm stoned. So, their mascot is the Cougars, and looking at the cast, you see there aren't any up here. So, no, Adrian isn't a cougar, but he is a predator. So, I'm just kidding. That's just a joke. Dude, did you get a jacket from a 7th grade girl? Where is that? Are you sponsored by Hollister in 2003? What? Speaking of predators, Connor Stallion sucks. He's a 6-pack of Smirnoff Ice away from Chris Hansen coming out and being like, we need to take a seat. That's probably too much for the Rotary Club, I'll be honest. Speaking of people, Nikki Winkleman, right there in the middle. We love Nikki, yes, absolutely. Michigan got caught cheating, and I don't really think that's really that bad of a thing. A lot of people cheat. The Astros cheated, the Patriots cheated, Nikki did on her first husband, so...
Yeah.
Oh, it's reminding you of your 2 divorces back there, or what are you talking about? Hit too close to home for you, Lynn, over there?
Flag. I'm actually going to I actually flagged you for the Nikki joke, but I'm pulling the flag back because that was funny. So flag back in the pocket.
Appreciate
yeah. You made up for it.
Nikki is freshly divorced, and I don't want to talk about that, but I have to. Whoops. But it's okay. Her and her ex are on good terms. You know how the week of Michigan, they actually scratch out all the M's on campus? Well, her husband does that to her face in their wedding photos. Aww. It's okay. Michigan's mascot is the Wolverines. We also share a lot of qualities with Wolverines. I don't know if you guys know this. It's a solitary animal. I can relate. It's a muscular carnivore. Fucking ditto, They have pungent anal glands, Adrian. Wolverine looks like a little skunk bear. Kind of, So speaking of gross creatures, Jim Harbaugh sucks. Jim Harbaugh is a wannabe Woody Hayes. You guys ever notice that with the glasses and the little flat bill? Woody Hayes is 12-18 versus Michigan. 12-18, or as Adrian calls it, the perfect age. That's a good one, Rotary Club. So,
overuse of slams on Adrian Cosby.
That's
flag
fair.
on the play.
That's fair. Okay, to end, I actually wrote some fun facts down about Michigan. Michigan is the number 2 school in the country in research, but I think after their coaching staff, number 1 next year is probably going to get there. They have the highest percentage of illiterate students, or as Daryl calls them, classmates. Hey-o. Okay. The initial...
I'm sorry, not nearly enough slams on Daryl Dawson. Flag on the play.
The initial location for the school wasn't actually Ann Arbor. It was the depths of hell. No, I'm just kidding. It was Detroit, which can be worse. So... the army of the university is a fraternity, which makes a lot of sense because nothing's more Michigan than a frat bro and a backwards Theta hat being like, my dad owns a boat, bro. And then the last one is their stadium is called the Big House, which makes a lot of sense because most of their players do end up in prison. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.